All right, here we go. Anthology, group break 1,600, 1,600, right on the money. Browner, you've got the Ducks, Howie the Coyotes, Poe the Bruins, Howie the Sabres and Flames, Allen the Hurricanes, Marty the Blackhawks, Allen the Avs, Howie the Jackets, Allen the Stars. Jason, you've got the Red Wings, Allen the Oilers, Soup the Panthers, Scotty the Kings, Howie the Wild, Ken the Canadiens, Scotty the Preds, Arf Max with the Devils, Black 3000 with the Islanders, Cyber with the Rangers, Howie the Senators, Ed the Flyers, Allen the Penguins, T. Redvay the Blues, Howie the Sharks, Jim McNulty the Lightning, John Bull the Leafs, EE you've got the Canucks, Raider fan the Caps, and Howie the Jets. Boom, ba-da-dum. And then, seriously guys, in the chat, play along with, but you can look and see the checklist. We go by the checklist, so if you're watching this on YouTube, you missed it live. There's checklists posted for this, and it lists what team. So some of the guys in the chat are going to try to help with keeping up with what cards for who, but to make the break not last 16 hours, I will not. Barkov and Campbell are both, and there's another one, I think. Jeez, Black. Some of the vintage guys, you might even have a cut. You might have a cut with them, I forget. I know Toronto has a ton of cuts. All right. Box number 1. Dang. Matt Irwin. Matt Irwin. So possibly Sharks, but the guys are going to look at it. Look at the checklist. I'll make sure when I sort this, it's sorted correctly. So if you don't look this stuff up, guys, you might have a mystery mail day. Jerome Iginla, Massive Materials. To 175. Next, I know this one's for Vancouver. Bo Horvat. That first one's for San Jose. Bo Horvat, Sizable Sigs for Vancouver. Number to 299. Another nice one. Look at that patch. Derek Stepan. It's got to be Rangers, right? He hasn't played anywhere else. So Cyber, I think that's for you. The Ginla is for Boston, if you're watching. Marcel Dion. I know you would think Kings, but I have a hunch this is for Detroit. Marcel Dion, Massive Materials. Ooh, look at that card. Vintage. Stan Mikita. Some dirty swatches for Chicago, I believe. Marty. He didn't play anywhere else, did he? Marty, I think that's you. That's sick, dude. You got dirt and marks all over the jerseys. Makita. Yeah, I'll give the card number on the back, make it easier. 29 on the Dion. Marcel Dion is Kings. Okay, Kings for the Marcel. And Malcolm Subban. So that's what, Boston? He's still with their organization, right? And he's on the checklist for them, I think. Malcolm Subban, I believe that is Bostonians. Makita was indeed for Chicago. Thank you guys, seriously. Literally, this is probably making the break 3 times faster. It won't open. There we go. Ooh, our first fatty. Our first monster. Decoys. Full coverage, Zemgus Jurgensens. That is for Buffalo. Howie. To 99. Next, Corey Schneider. Massive Materials, card number 67. Corey Schneider. I'm not sure if he's Devils or Nucks. Here's another cool one. Saku Koivu. Not sure who he's for. To 21. Or card number 21. Number to 99. Saku Koivu. Next, John Gibson for the Ducks. Devils on the Corey Schneider. For those playing at home. Here's a fat one. Let's see if it's going to be a patch. It is Dougie. Now, is this going to be Boston? Or what, Dallas? Wherever he went? Dougie Hamilton to 49. Full coverage jumbo patch. And Ducks on the Saku Koivu. Browner. Nice Koivu jumbo. There's a Dougie Hamilton full coverage number 49. Ryan Murphy. Boston for Dougie Hamilton. Poe. Ryan Murphy to 299. And Felix Potvin to 202. That's just a good looking card. I love those. They're deeply shadow boxed. Carolina on the Murphy, and the Potvin, I believe, is Toronto all day, every day of the week. John Bull. So Allen, Carolina hit. So many hits. More decoys. Danny Cristo for the Rangers. Patch auto. Number to 99. Then we have a Vladislav Nemeshnikov for Tampa Bay to 49. Quad. Jim McNulty. Potvin says the Islanders? Oops. So the Potvin might be the Islanders. Sorry if I psyched someone out, if they're not. Yeah, Potvin is AA17. Next, Joe Mullen. Was he Pittsburgh? I think he was when we looked him up last time. No, Potvin is Toronto. I was about to say. I don't think he ever played there, but Joe Mullen. There's no. This set doesn't have a numbering, so it's sizable signatures of Joey Mullen. I believe that's Pittsburgh, and that would be Allen. Look at this card for the Sharks. Logan Couture. Howie. Sick, sick quad. Oh my goodness gracious. What was that about Florida getting shut out? Look at that card. Barkov and Campbell. Soup. Sheesh. We didn't even have one of those in the last. Number to 49. Paired pieces dual patch. Next, we've got a Jonathan Drouin for Tampa Bay. Massive materials. $2.99. And a Mark Vizentine. I forget already. Was he Vancouver? Mark Vizentine Anthology autograph to $2.99. I want to say Vancouver, but they'll confirm that here in just a minute. This one's light. We probably have our piece of foam in this one. Ricard Raquel and Francois Beauchemin. Is that Anaheim? Montreal Canadiens. The Habs. Arizona on the Byzantine. I'm sorry. So this one's the Beauchemin Raquel. This one's Cody Cece and Curtis Lazar. I believe that's going to go to Ottawa. Howie. Next, Marty St. Louis. Was that the Lightning? And Anaheim on the Raquel Beauchemin. Marty St. Louis jumbo patch. Next, for Philadelphia, Claude Giroux. Ed, Philly jumbo patch of Giroux to 99. Next, this is a random Pouliot. So it's Pittsburgh and I forget. Pouliot and Morrow. St. Louis is the Rangers, so not Lightning on that. That's the Rangers on Marty St. Louis. And CC Lazar is Ottawa. Pouliot, was that Dallas and Pittsburgh maybe? And Bo Horvat and Marcus Naslund, I believe that's Vancouver. Dual autograph. EE, if that is indeed Vancouver, that will be going to you. Pittsburgh, Dallas on that random, so that was correct. The break is young. The break is young. Mark McNeil, clear cloth auto. And it is Vancouver on the Nazi Bow. Who's McNeil for? Jason Pominville, I believe he was the Wild. Chicago on the McNeil. And then Pominville is the Wild, I believe, if I remember the checklist correctly. Which, Howie, that would be yours if that's correct. Time again, I believe that's Philadelphia. Jersey auto, we did not hit a single one of him in the first case. Next, Marc-Andre Fleury for Pittsburgh. Allen, sick quad. Philly on time again. In Pominville, that was Wild, right? Yeah, Wild for Pominville, I see it. Pittsburgh for the Fleury. Number to 199. Next, Nathan McKinnon for Colorado. Allen. Quad. Oh boy. To 199. For Montreal, the Habs, Ken. That is, I believe, it's stick, I think. It's definitely not jersey. Quad relic, Carey Price. Quad relic, Carey Price to 49. And Mark McNeil for Chicago. Home and native land. Autograph to 299. We're saving our... Oh, hold on. There's a card. There it goes. So on the front, Vinny Lecavalier and Brad Richards. Is that going to go to Tampa Bay? To 99? Just a guess. Next, for the LA Kings, Tanner Pearson and Tyler Toffoli. I believe that's the LA Kings all the way. Next, Jamie Benn, Dallas Stars. Full coverage, jumbo jersey, Allen. Ooh, look at this card. 3 colors. Patrick Waugh. Now we got to figure out what team. Oh, 11 of only 15. There's actually red. You can see it right there. Philly and Rangers random on the Richards and Lecavalier. So that would be a random. And Patrick Waugh, who's he on there for? Massive Materials, number 11. And it's numbered 11 of 15. Drum roll. Drum roll. Then we've got a Griffin Reinhardt, I believe, Islanders. Waugh is Montreal. Ken. Griffin Reinhardt. I'm guessing Islanders. Could be wrong. $2.99. And Marcus Naslund and Bo Horvat for Vancouver. Islanders on the Waugh. Islanders on the Reinhardt for show. Griffin. Wow, this has no shadow box autos. That's weird. Well, none of the ones with the black edge. Matt Pumple for Ottawa. $2.99. Next, Trouba and Pavlich for the Jets to 199. Next, Ryan Murphy. That one was Carolina. Sizable Sigs jersey auto to 299. That's funny. You got the other Jets one, I think. Evander Kane, Dustin Byfuglien. I'm assuming it's Jets, but like I said, checklist, you never know. So Byfuglien and Kane, paired pieces. Next, Brett Hull. We'll have to look that one up. Number 16 on that one. Massive Materials card number 16, Brett Hull. Here's a cool card. Boston Montreal random Subban and Subban. PK and Malcolm. Is that their first card together? Poe, Stefan and Ken. Random. And Ty Ratty, Tyler Biggs, Pittsburgh, St. Louis. Dual auto to 199. Biggs and Ratty. So Thrashers on the Byfuglien and Kane. The whole, I believe, 11? No, 11. 16 on the whole. Card 16. Chemo Timonen. Massive Materials. Dallas on the Brett Hull. Allen. Chemo Timonen, that's card number 84. Malcolm Subban for Boston. Massive Material. To 199. I believe Edmonton on this Grant Fuhr. Grant Fuhr Quad Tetrad. Number 46. It's numbered to 99. I believe that is Edmonton. That's an interesting swatch. Guy Carbonneau and Philly on Chemo. Guy Carbonneau, 3-color swatch. I would not have guessed that swatch for him. Numbered 4 of 75. Edmonton for sure on the Fuhr. All right, let's look up this Guy. I'm guessing Montreal, but man, that swatch is throwing me for a loop. Next, Biggs and Pumple, Ottawa, Pittsburgh, random. Dual auto. Oh, sick card next. Oh, snap. Now, this is going to be interesting to see what they put him on. What team? And Montreal on the Guy. All right, check this one out. Bam. Martin Brodeur. Sizable Sigs patch auto. What's the numbering on this? I'm going to guess low. 26 of 50. Wow. Brodeur. Is he on the checklist for the Devils? Sick card, though. And I believe this is a Devils hit. Ilya Kovalchuk. To 170. Card number 72. Devils on the Brodeur. And Kovalchuk will confirm that as well. Adam Clendenning and Devils for Koval. Adam Clendenning. Maybe Chicago? Oh my gosh, look at that card. This one's the Jets. Pavlich and Trouba. Disgusting dual patch to 49. Oh my goodness, for Detroit, Nicky Lidstrom. For the Red Wings, Jason to 299 somehow on the Lidstrom. Next, Trouba for the Jets. Are you sure? To 199. Clendenning is Chicago. Nathan McKinnon for Colorado, massive materials to 170. Carey Price for Montreal, quad to 199. And Mark Vizentine, so Arizona, I believe. We'll look at the checklist. And Boston, Malcolm Subban and Mark Vizentine. That's a weird one, I think. All right, we're waiting on our. We haven't had any like of those massive patches yet. Maybe we had one, but well, there's one. There's a thick card. I guess it could be jersey, but definitely a fatty in the middle. Johan Franzen. I'm assuming Detroit. Yeah, Arizona, Boston on that random. That was correct. Johan Franzen. Next, for Boston, Milan Lucic. Well, that might not be Boston. Milan Lucic Jumbo Patch, massive materials, card number 78. Then we've got a Paul Coffey Tetrad materials, number 30. And Detroit for Franzen for sure. I'll have to look up both of the Lucic and the Coffey to make sure we know what team on those. Lucic is Boston, sweet. And then Paul Coffey's a Tetrad number 30. Next, Henrik Sedin. That's Vancouver all the way. Oh my. Vancouver all the way. And check it out. Gabriel Landeskog for Colorado. Uh-oh. This is a double coverage, boys. It's got a back to it. So Colorado on this side. And Nathan McKinnon to 25 in Detroit for the Paul Coffey. McKinnon Landeskog dual patch. So nice. So nice. Next, we have another Bernie Federko, Kevin Shattenkirk for the Blues. T. Redvay for St. Louis, $2.99. And this was the same card that was with that duel last time. Jonathan Drouin, Bo Horvat, and Tyler Biggs. Tampa, Vancouver, and Pittsburgh. We have a lot of randoms this time. Oh boy. Oh man. And these last boxes feel really heavy, so we either have a bunch of decoys or some fatties. Well, there's a lot of decoys. Matt Pumple for Ottawa. Next, Jason Pominville for the Wild. $2.99. Jonathan Drouin for Tampa Bay. Oh my goodness. What? For the Sharks. Howie. Logan Couture. Look at that patch. It's technically numbered to 99, but trust me, the other 98 don't look like that. Couture for the Sharks. Next, Brendan Shanahan. I don't know. This is a dual patch and dual jersey, I guess. To 99. Shanahan. Tetrad. Not sure on that one. We'll have to look that one up. Next, full coverage, Sean Manahan. I believe that's Calgary. Howie. Sean Manahan. And Jared Knight. Was this the guy? I don't remember on him. I forget. Rangers for Shanahan. Cyberquad. And then Jared Knight. I'm blanking. We looked him up earlier. Box 12, and then we've got a stack of randoms to do. So this one has been, holy cow, patchy goodness, plus the Marty Brodeur patch autos. Filthy as well. Nicky Lidstrom, Relic auto. Boston for night. Remember we looked them up. I just couldn't remember who. There's a fatty in here. There's a fatty. We can end on the fatty if you guys want to. Ryan Callahan, wasn't he Tampa Bay? Yeah, the wall was in here too. Whoa, Brad Richards. So Callahan was first. Brad Richards second. That's card number 68. That's number to 99. Next, for the Blues, Alex Pietrangelo. Tampa Bay for Callahan for sure, okay. Pietrangelo for the Blues to 199. Case it. John Gibson for the Ducks. Gibson for the Ducks. Should we come back to it? And we'll show it. Jumbo patch for the Islanders. Brock Nelson and Rangers for Brad. Brock Nelson, full coverage jumbo patch to 49 for the Islanders. Next, Braden Shen, Philly, I believe. Ed to 250. And Jonathan Drouin for the Lightning. Home and native land autograph for Tampa Bay. Scotty's like, mother. All right, give me a second. Hey, we have the last case had 230 team randoms. This one had none. You're gonna have to help me with these randoms again, since we have so many. I can't remember all these. Let's test my memory. All right, how many total? We have 7. Holy smokes. All right, first up, that one was Dallas and Pittsburgh. That's the Pouliot and Morrow. Then we've got the Vinny Lecavalier. That one was Tampa Bay and... oh, crap. Who's the Lecavalier and Richards? Gosh darn it. I'll come back to that one. Finish it out. Then we've got Montreal and Boston on the Subban. I know that one. Then we've got Tampa Bay, Vancouver, and Pittsburgh on the triple auto. Philly Rangers on the duel. Okay. I guess to make this easier, I could have just done the player names. And then we have Byzantine, so Arizona and Boston, Byzantine, Subban. Then we've got Ottawa and Pittsburgh. And lastly, we've got Pittsburgh and St. Louis. All right. Here we go. Dallas, Pittsburgh, first one up. Pouliot, Morrow, 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Goes to Dallas. Next, the back-to-back jersey. Philly and the Rangers, 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Rangers. Next up, Montreal and Boston, 3 times. This is for the Subban dual jersey. 1, 2, 3. Montreal. Ken. Next, Tampa, Vancouver, Pittsburgh, triple auto, 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Pittsburgh. Next, Arizona, Boston. This is for the dual auto. Byzantine and Subban. 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Boston. Next up, Pumple and Biggs. Pittsburgh, Ottawa. 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Pittsburgh. And lastly, Ratty and Biggs. Pittsburgh, St. Louis. 3 times. 1, 2, 3. St. Louis. There you have it.